My definition of success is to know who you are and what you want. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is you need to understand yourself, what you're trying to do, what is your goals, why you want to do what you want to do. And when you realize what exactly what you want, you can make it happen, right? And I always say you can do anything but not everything. And people get confused by it, especially in today's world, in what I call the digital age, right? There is so many opportunities out there. And, we all have the options to do more than just one thing. And I think that's where the confusion is. And a lot of people, they misunderstanding the meaning of success. They try to do so many things instead of focus on the right thing. And ultimately, that's failure in life. So I have friends that are in their 20s, and I have friends that are in their 50s. And what I see mutual for the one that are successful, they have a specific goal, a specific mission, something they do, and they get better and better with time goes by. And that's another thing. We're talking about, I want to talk about skills. I know we talk about success, but, success is not like, oh, I'm successful and that's it, end of story, right? So success is what we do every day. How we prepare ourselves for success, right? So for me, I have a system how I get myself, into success every day. So it start when I wake up. For me, it's not about the day before. I'm the type of person that I actually like to finish my day at some point, right? And I like to redo it again, start all over when I wake up. Some people say you have to write down your goals, you have to prepare the night before. I feel you should do whatever works for you, right? Because if you are successful, you don't want to do what somebody else does. You want to do what works for you. So what works for me is when I wake up, okay, if it's a day that I have to be, prepared. If I have to prepare for the day, if I have to go on a sales meeting, or if I have to go on a meeting in general, right? Whatever you do, if you are in sales or if you are a digital marketer, you may have, today we have a lot of Zoom meetings, right? So that's why, it's important also to kind of prepare for the day, regardless if you are shelter in place, right? Right now we are still in the era of the COVID-19. It's, May 2020. And a lot of people that are in the house and they are in the pajamas and the sweatpants and stuff like that. And my suggestion is to, sure, you can do it for a while, but, if you go out, maybe you have a goal and, to go to get a cup of coffee. Maybe that's the highlight of your day, right? But you want to keep yourself motivated, because all those individuals, especially the freelancers, especially the business owners, when things coming back to normal and people going out, and you are not prepared, it's going to take you more time to get back in the zone. So yesterday I went to a meeting. For the one that don't know me, my name is Moses Hershko, and I'm a general contractor in the Bay Area, in the entire Bay Area, in the city of San Francisco. And my company, what we do, we specialize in new construction, general remodeling, all type of new construction and general remodeling for residential properties. And we also involved with the entire part is the design and build. We build new homes, we renovate homes, we work with individual owners, so we are not like, home flippers. We provide service, and we basically in the service business, in the service community. And I'm jumping between subjects over here, because for me success, it's about like different things. It's not about one thing that you do. It's about everything. But the most important thing for you guys to understand, it's success. It's 80% psychology, and 20% it's mechanic. Mechanics mean what to do, right? How to do, the skills, the abilities, the talent, right? Those things can be developed. So for me, success is about, having the right mindset, having the right psychology, when you prepare to do something, when you're ready to do something, your results going to be much better. So the question is how you really prepare yourself. What is the right system that for? So the reason why I mentioned, so yesterday I had a meeting and I went with one of my with my project manager, with my new project manager in my team, and I was training him in what we do. I was, it was basically a training day, right? And after the meeting, the project manager asked me, Moses, I mean, you've been super sharp. You didn't work for 2 months. How do you get in that zone after 2 months of sitting at home, basically, not working, sheltering in place? How do you go to the meeting and be at your best and use all your talents and all your skills and everything you learn, right? So yes, I've been doing construction. I've been in the industry for the last over 15 years, right? For over 15 years. But it's not because I have better skills or talents than someone else that when I go to a meeting, I'm sharp, right? And it's not always used to be that way. But I develop a system that I call it my system for success. My system to bring myself to be ready for the day, prepare for the meeting, prepare for whatever it takes to get things done. So for me, I have my own little system that I do when I wake up. I usually do some type of meditation or some type of pray, to make sure that I'm starting the day in the right way. Because if you're starting the day and you're all stressed, if you wake up and you go right away, you get into reaction. You're not preparing for the day. So preparing for the day, I heard someone say that Jeff Bezos, Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, when he wakes up, he prepares for at least 2 hours before he go to the office. Okay, so a lot of successful people. I mean, we're talking about the top 1% of the richest people, the most successful people. They do something unique in their mornings. The morning, it's your time to thrive. Basically, that's your time, your personal time to prepare for the day and understand what you want. Because a lot of people don't know what they want, right? And I'm saying, if you know what you want, you can get it. If you know what you want, you can learn those skills, right? A lot of people teach about, like, I'm going to teach you a new skill, I'm going to teach you something new, and that's going to help you become successful. I believe that success, it's already with us. We just need to wake it up. So if you really want to get something done, if you're really passionate, if you really have the desire and inspiration to do something, and you know exactly what you want, you know exactly your goals, the how to do it, it's the easy part. Most people don't know what they want, and that's why they don't get it. If you can figure out exactly what you want, the how to do it, it's going to be easier for you, right? Because if I'm going to tell you what do you want to get in your life, what do you want out of your life, you would say, I don't know. If I knew, I would, I probably could have, make it. I could have get it, right? So the most important thing, success, is to know what you want. How do we do it? We write down our goals. We meditate. We think about what we want, especially in the morning, because you have that opportunity, especially if you can wake up an hour, 2 hours before you go to work or before you have, start your day. And you first of all, become grateful about what you already have in your life. For example, your good health, especially in those times right now, in the COVID-19. People see that regardless of how much money you have, regardless of where you live, health is the most important thing, right? So if you have any form of your health, you're already successful, and that's really the bottom line to understand. That success, it starts with the simple things in life, and a lot of people they look for the big stuff in life, right? It's always greener in the other side. People always want what they can't get, what they can't have, right? Sometimes I go to clients that they live in a $3 million home, and they want to renovate their property, but their dream home, for example, it's something completely different. And for somebody that live in a $1 million home in a different area, in not as a good area, let's say on the $3 million client, those clients want to live in their house, right? So everybody wants what somebody else have, and I think that all of us, we are already successful where we are. Okay, if you have any form of your health, right? If you live in the United States and you have the opportunity that you have, even in those times, even in 2020, even in the COVID-19 area, right? Right now is the greatest time of the planet, believe it or not, right? And I'm saying it, but it's any company that's ever been successful, been to, or any individual have to go through hard times, and a lot of the top companies in the planet started in a recession or in depression. And the truth is, what success means to me, success it's the hard work, dedication, and many years under the surface. And that's what most people don't see. That's the genius in life, I call it, right? When you see a flower, right, you don't see the roots underneath. When people see success, they see they see everything above ground. They see the flower flourishing, right? When they see somebody successful, they see something from the outside. They don't see the hard work, the dedication, the talent, the dead person, right? The trial and error. When people see success, they see the end result. They don't see all the dedication, all the years of hard work and dedication, and never giving up until that person makes it. And most people, they give up way before they start to see results. So it takes around 7 years or 10,000 hours to become the best at what you do, becoming the top of your game.